else are we supposed to start the podcast?
1, 2, 3.
I'll tell you what. You are my friend. You are the absolute best. But I need to know what you've had it with, Pumps.
What I've had it with is a disturbing trend I've noticed on the internet.
Twend.
Twend. It's a twend.
A disturbing twend.
Trend. Which is mothers and daughters dressing alike. Now, granted, they're little girls and moms, but it's horrible. When our kids were little, they had like Laura Ashley, mom and daughter dresses. I thought it was stupid then. I think it's even worse now. I've had it with the dressing alike. Sometimes you see like a dad and a son, but 90 times out of 100, it's women dressing like their daughters, and I've had it.
Well, this has just triggered a long, age-old resentment, and I've had it that I've had with you.
What is it?
For probably around 18 years or so now.
Okay, what is it?
You used to put Emily, your daughter, in those stupid fucking bows that are the size of the kid's head. And you had this holder, and it had just all of these bows, and you put the giant bow
right on her head.
And I do not like the little girl bow culture where the head and the bow are the same size. I think it's stupid. I think you're somewhat of a hypocrite.
No, I'm not a hypocrite, because what did Emily do with that bow immediately?
I know, but that didn't stop you. You still put them on all the time.
I still put them on, but she wouldn't do it. She would look right at me with her evil eyes, rip it out of her head as I was saying, don't pull it, and she would rip it out and throw it at me.
Which you deserved.
Immediately.
Well, I don't blame her. I mean, even
yeah, but I wasn't wearing a bow. You're missing the point.
Even at 2,
she hated the bow.
She wasn't going to tolerate.
She wouldn't.
That ridiculous look. And here's what's so great about all this is right now there's some hate listeners,
right,
that are listening to this, and they're saying they are just so negative about motherhood. Everything about being a mother is wonderful.
It's so perfect.
And you know what? They get so triggered, and you know who's especially going to get triggered are the moms on Instagram and TikTok that dress
like their daughter.
And then they probably browbeat their daughter off camera to learn like about 4/8 counts.
Right.
To put together to a little beat to then put on. And I think, what's so funny is y'all can come at us all you want to. But why aren't we coming at these moms who use their kids
as a prop
to game Instagram for performative purposes when their kids are never seeing these posts?
Right.
Kylie just brought to our attention, listener, off camera, we have like a viral video, and it's about where Olivia, the caller, about 3 or 4 episodes ago, maybe 5 or 6 episodes ago, is talking about the Instagram mom culture where it's like, I'm so glad you chose me to be your mommy.
Titty, of course, Baby City came out.
Of course, Pumps and I rip it. Kylie cuts it up, puts it on Instagram. And the comment section, you guys, is fucking gold. It's like,
it just tells me they actually are trying to sell that shit.
It is like, well, it tells you they've posted it.
100%.
That's all it tells you.
You're right.
That's all it tells you is that they posted it. And some of the posts are like, I love being a mother and I love my child, and you guys are just vulgar and negative and horrible. I mean, it's giving bully vibes. Fuck off.
Here's what I have to say about that. Where's our button?
Right here. Right
Do
here.
it. Play it.
I rule goddamn city.
That's what we say to you.
It's hilarious.
It's so good.
The people that have done these things, like we do half the shit that we rag on.
Right.
But we'll just sit here and own it and go, yeah, that was pretty stupid.
So stupid.
I mean, case in point was me arriving in South Africa using #pinchme. Dumb, stupid, idiotic. I'm not getting triggered by somebody calling me out because I myself will join you in calling me out. But these butthurt titty babies on Instagram that take this non-deep stuff that we talk about and they make it like it's like all we're saying is, yeah, that's stupid, those performative mother posts. And then they write like a paragraph essay response to it like it's some deep thing. And it's just the internet and Instagram is just not that deep.
Well, and how about how much they love their children and how motherhood is the most perfect thing in the whole world. And it's like, cut me some fucking slack, please.
I'm calling bullshit.
I'm calling bullshit.
Calling bullshit. If you're
because I've been a mother.
If you're writing a paragraph in response to anything that we put on the World Wide Web, you have just owned yourself as being so triggered and such a titty baby.
And an offender.
And an offender.
Yep.
And an offender. I agree with you about the matching outfits. They're stupid. Also want to circle back to how stupid you were when you put those big bows on Emily's head. Full stop. Let me tell you what I've had it with.
What have you had it with?
Couples photos.
Oh, like the posed for their...
Here's the deal. If you're a couple and you're out to dinner and somebody grabs your iPhone and they take a photo, that's not what I'm ragging on.
Right.
That's not it. I'm talking about you're engaged or it's your anniversary or you're just a couple, okay? And you call a photographer and you schedule a photo shoot for you and your significant other. And we've all seen the tired poses that are done.
Yes.
Okay. You've got the guy standing behind you with his arms around and your arms around him and you're looking up and he's kind of looking down and it's like a cheek to cheek. And every time I see these, I cringe. I just cringe at the staged couples photos. I want a more natural looking photo, but the staged, professionally done photos of couples. Number one, I think they're dorky. I think it's total Gooberville. I've had it. I don't like the poses. I don't like the stupid clothes they're wearing. I don't like them at all. The engagement photos, I think they need to cancel their shoots altogether.
Well, I think everything's staged for Instagram. Like, is any proposal now spontaneous? Is there any proposal now that the wife doesn't know about? Because we have to have 47 photographers, someone videoing for Instagram. The whole family has to be there. I mean, I don't feel like there's anything private anymore.
Here's the deal. Here's what I want to know. Is there, when you were engaged, did you take engagement photos?
No.
I would literally, I do not like giving blood. I would sit here and give every amount of blood that I had. And I would just say, leave me only with the bare minimum to function to have your engagement photos.
No, it never even crossed my mind to get an engagement photo. Did you get one?
No. When did this start? The engagement photo?
I think it started with Instagram. I think it's all started like, look how great my life is. I'm engaged to this wonderful person, which half the time it's like, is he that great? Is she that great? I mean, I'm glad you think so. That's important. But I don't think we need 27 posts about it. I mean, people get married every day. They get divorced
Let's
every
circle
day.
back to the cheesy, like the way they're postured. You know what I'm talking about? You know Kylie, right?
I've been in one before.
With whom?
An ex. Anna and I haven't done them, but she did tell me last week that she booked us a photo shoot.
Oh my gosh.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Is this where we're going to have to give an exemption to
rewind,
lesbians?
pause, stop. We can't just let that slide by. Let's go back to the stage. You called somebody or got on the internet with your ex-girlfriend and booked couples photos. Is that correct?
I did not, but I was a victim in all of it and had to participate. I had to, yeah.
Okay, where are those photos now?
I'm going to find them for you.
We got to see those.
Okay, and then what were the poses?
I remember one where we were laying in the grass in someone's yard and then like my arm was around and then the head was down on my shoulder. Nothing good.
Nothing other than Cheeseville, USA.
Yeah.
Okay, but hold on. You weren't engaged, right?
No.
So this was just, hey, it's Saturday.
Weren't even dating a year.
And then now Anna.
How are you going to handle this with Anna?
I'll send them to you. I'll print them.
I want one on your desk immediately.
I'm going to make one my screensaver on my phone.
Do you promise?
Oh, 100% I will.
You got to do better than going behind her and like kind of cheek to cheek, resting your head on her shoulder kind of thing.
I'm going to do that exact one now.
I think you should I think if you're going to do it, I think you lean in and do the cheesiest poses imaginable. I'm talking about you're both on your stomach, hands up like
hands
this, and your feet up, and you're both looking towards the camera, and then a kiss. I think you have to just go all in And you had to, and then like do the night in the 1980s, the big thing was you would take these family photos of you and your siblings and you'd all be positioned up a tree.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think you should do the tree.
Or a staircase.
Yeah, or a staircase.
Can we do matching outfits?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Go all chips in.
die.
Here's the thing, listener. The only caveat to these is if you're going to do it, go all in. But don't
Own it.
Don't try to act like, oops, we just took an engagement photo and we're just caressing each other right now, because everybody knows what happens when that camera goes down.
Right.
Everybody knows the smile immediately vanishes.
Yes.
And now, of course, some people are truly in love. There's just something about the whole process of you get engaged and then there's just this parade and this drumbeat of stuff that goes
All these
on
photos.
where I just envision one of the two people kind of feeling somewhat tortured by the whole process. And maybe that's projection.
Right. I would feel tortured by the process. So maybe I'm assuming everybody would.
Perhaps it's total. See, Josh and I would both feel tortured by it, which is why we've never done it.
You know what used to be the biggest torture when it came to family photos was when you had to get all three of your Rugrats or two of your Rugrats together for a photo. I mean, by the end of the day, I was on suicide watch. I mean, I hated them so badly. They hated me so badly. And maybe we got 5 or 6 good pictures.
But Angie, motherhood is wonderful.
It's so perfect.
It's so wonderful. How could you ever say anything negative about your precious angels? That would be human.
No, but we're perfect.
You
Our
have to be a
family's
Stepford
perfect.
wife, especially on the World Wide Web. Motherhood is amazing.
It's so
Full
spectacular.
stop.
Family pictures with your children are so enjoyable.
Put a fucking sock in it. All right, welcome to I've Had It. It's a show about motherhood and all the joys that it brings. I'm Jennifer.
I'm Angie.
She's the star of our show. Kylie.
Hi.
Hi. Engagement photo / no engagement girl.
Engagement photo. She referred to herself as a victim
A
the
victim,
first time
yeah.
around. She
See,
said,
that's honest.
she said I was a victim. One could also say you were a willing participant.
Semantics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way.
Kylie, is there anything good anybody's written about us on the World Wide Web?
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to choose from all the hate. But you brought up the Instagram mom.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm going to read you a paragraph
Oh, good.
that was left on it.
Okay, good.
This is from Papadopoulos
Okay.
_ Why do you guys keep bothering people with kids? I see all these pages of just straight bashing parents, but I don't see any of the parents bashing non-parents. I don't see videos of people making fun of people for not having kids. Why are y'all so obsessed with people with kids? Can't celebrate our kids or highlight them because our happiness annoys you? Sorry, we're happy.
Okay, here I'm just going to take a wild stab at it. What's her name? Papadopoulos.
It's a man.
Oh, it's a man.
Okay, guarantee you, Papadopoulos. There is a 1 month photo with the blanket, and it says 1 month,
2 months.
2 months,
Absolutely.
3 month, and this is the deal, Papadopoulos. You go down this road of where everything's got to be fucking cupcakes and rainbows
Right.
all the time. And somewhere along, it's just like like all of this pressure.
It's like a pressure cooker.
Pressure cooker. All of a sudden, Papadopoulos is going to fucking pop at some point, and it's not going to be pretty.
No.
And we tried to warn you here. Get shit off your chest as you live. Live.
Right.
Experience joy. Experience irritation. Get it off your chest and move on.
I've got one more.
Okay.
From Bubby28. And she writes, are y'all miserable? Do you need to be raw dogged?
You know, that might be a valid point.
It's a pretty good. It's a pretty
That's
good.
a pretty good.
Bubby, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I like that.
I like that.
That was pretty good. I mean, here's the deal. We could get raw dogged 25 times a day, Bubby, and I'm still going to kind of have it with the performative mothering on Instagram. I think it's bullshit.
Agree.
I think defending it is indefensible. And I think if that's what you do, like, here's what we do. We get on the internet, we bash shit. People criticize us, and we just take it.
Right. It's fine.
We fucking take it. It's totally fine. So if your thing is, I'm going to get on and I'm going to talk about my kids all the time and how perfect motherhood is. Just remember that there are some mothers out there that are struggling with depression, abusive husbands, asshole kids. There's a whole plethora of shit. And all we're saying is we love our kids, and motherhood has been awesome for us. But at the same time, we would be remiss if we didn't tell people it's fucking hard. And sometimes you want to pull your pubic hair out by the root one by one.
Yes, absolutely. That is perfect summation of it. But
there's no question Pumps needs to get raw dog.
I knew you were going to say that. Wait, there's no doubt about that.
But listener, let's just talk about how great our little diamond looks.
Shut up. She embarrasses me so bad.
Why? You look so good. Everybody's
Thank
talking
you.
about it on YouTube.
Oh, thank you.
Everybody's talking about, oh my God, Pumps is so hot. It makes me happy because you are.
Thank you.
And you look so pretty.
Thank you.
So anyway, yeah, I embrace you when I'm nice to you.
I know. I far prefer it when you're mean.
You
That's
like
what I'm
it better
used to.
when I browbeat you?
Yes, it feels more comfortable.
All right. All right. Listen up, listener. It's a big day.
It's a great day.
It's a big day for big tits Pumps.
It is. I'm excited.
Speaking of big tits,
Yep.
we got a big titty drag queen coming on.
One of the biggest.
One of the biggest. Tell him, Pumps, who's coming on.
Katya.
That's right.
I
Katya is coming on. Let's get her on here. Pumps, I feel like I have all of these subscriptions on my phone attached to my credit card that are just auto renewing. I have no idea where to start to find them or how to clean it out.
same problem. I have several subscriptions to the same sites oftentimes.
The greatest thing, I found Rocket Money. They can actually go in, cancel subscriptions for you that otherwise are tricky or time consuming. Rocket Money will also alert you to an increase in subscription price and negotiate it for you. That's amazing. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills all in one place. Stop wasting money on things you don't use, cancel your unwanted subscriptions, and manage your money the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/hadit. That's rocketmoney.com/hadit. rocketmoney.com/hadit. Pumps, there's been all this hype about Skims. You hear about it all the time. I'd heard about it. Finally thought there must be something to it.
Right.
So I go online, order some bras, order some underwear. Wow, this stuff is the real deal.
I absolutely cannot believe how true the hype is. It's comfortable and durable. Love it.
Skims is creating the next generation of underwear for every body. The Fits Everybody collection of underwear is super lightweight and molds to your body. The buttery soft fabric stretches to twice its size without ever losing shape, meaning that you get a perfect fit every single time. I have worn and washed mine multiple times. Every time I put it on, brand new bra. Their products are available in sizes XXS to 4X. Believe the hype. Skims has over 100,000 five-star reviews for a reason. Skims Fits Everybody and more best-selling essentials are available now at skims.com. Plus, listener, you can get free shipping on orders over $75. After you place your order, be sure to let them know that Pumps and I sent you. Please select podcast in the survey and be sure to select I've Had It in the drop-down menu that follows. Pumps, I don't think there's any question that myself, Kylie, and the listener are very concerned about your safety and security and feel that you are a national treasure that must be protected at all costs. Thankfully, we have partnered with our best friends at Simply Safe. And Simply Safe, installed in your home right now, we have professional monitoring agents that can now warn intruders that they are being recorded and that police are on their way in real time, and it stops them right in their tracks. They have their eyes on the intruder, and agents can confirm to 911 dispatchers that the emergency is real and request fast police dispatch. I don't know about you, but this makes me feel a lot safer for you.
It's a huge comfort to know that I have that kind of security in my home.
Right now, I've Had It listeners get a special 20% off any Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. This huge offer is for a limited time only. So visit simplysafe.com/hadit. That's simplysafe.com/hadit. There's no safe like Simply Safe. Pumps, there are certain items in life that are worth investing in. A great jacket that you can wear season after season, a fantastic pair of shoes. However, for me personally, the creme de la creme of all investment items are a fantastic set of sheets because I value my sleep so much.
There is nothing better than a soft, comfy, buttery sheet to crawl into.
Thank goodness we've discovered Boll and Branch. They use the highest quality 100% organic cotton threads on earth. Each sheet set is slow made for superior softness and a better night's sleep. Also, 4 U.S. presidents use Boll and Branch, and if it's good for them, we all know it's good for the star of our show, Princess Diana, aka Pumps. Listener, sleep better at night with Boll and Branch sheets. Get 15% off your first order when you use promo code HADIT at bollandbranch.com. That's Boll and Branch, BOLLAND, branch.com. Be sure to use the promo code HADIT. Exclusions apply. See the site for details.
Hi.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Katya, how are you?
I'm good now.
Well, good.
I'm so happy to be here. You gals are the everything.
Oh, that's so sweet. I was just noticing you have the most gorgeous eyes.
Oh, thank you. I was just in a fight with somebody about what color they actually are. I think they're green, but people say they're blue. I don't know.
Yeah, I say green.
But thank you. Okay, good. That's good.
So somebody was fighting with you about your very own eye color?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
We were just talking about how crazy people were before you came on here, like particularly the toxic positivity crowd, where fucking had it.
God.
Titty babies. I've had it with these titty babies that everything has positive. And if one thing makes them uncomfortable, it is a stage 5 meltdown wherein they exude all this rage. And it's like, how dare you fucking cunt not be positive? Had it.
I've had it. Usually I find that when people use the word toxic, that tends to be a red flag about their own toxicity.
100% agree. Yes.
Totally agree.
Oh my God.
Well, Katya, we have a formula here. We want to be cynical about as many things as possible during this hour broadcast so that when we go out into the world, we've gotten it off our chest and we can be positive and tolerant of other people's dysfunction. And so what we like to do right out of the gates is we want you to tell us what you've had it with.
Okay. Well, first of all, I think that your mission statement, as you just described, is so healthy. It's so fabulous. It's so necessary. So I the main thing I've had it with is it's a toss-up between body hair and wealth hoarding.
Let's dive into body hair.
Okay, body hair. So I'm a drag queen, right? And I have to shave my face in order to do my job, which is to put on makeup to transform to look like a woman, And it's just like, it's a Sisyphean battle. Like I have a lumberjack beard that grows in a matter of like hours. So like it's a race against the clock to like the clock. As soon as I shave and put the makeup on, it's like there's one of those doomsday clocks ticking, and the beard is coming in, and I'm like, I fucking had it because I'm not going to get electrolysis. I'm not going to get laser because I actually want to keep a beard for when I'm not, doing drag, which is quite frequent. And so like I've had it, and the time spent, the pain, the money. I mean, people who shave their legs every other day or every day know that it's like, it's so crazy. It's so crazy.
Here's what I'm wondering about. How do you feel about men's back hair?
I fucking had it.
Oh, it's so gross.
I've had it. So, I've actually had it with underarm hair on both men and women, or everything in between.
No,
like I don't like back hair. I don't like armpit hair. I don't like hair on the toes. I don't like hair on the knuckles. I don't like hair in the neck. I don't like hair. I mean, pretty much like head, eyebrow, some kind of beardish, whatever. And then I'm good.
Okay. A few episodes ago, Pumps just found out for the very first time, we were discussing bleaching assholes as responsible middle-aged women often do discuss.
Right. It's
she thought, Katya, she thought until like literally this episode that when I said bleaching asshole, she thought that they were bleaching the hair.
Bleaching the
Yes.
hair?
I had no idea people bleached their assholes.
She had no idea about the skin.
You would be surprised. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't think it's totally unusual that she thought that, because I mean, there's people doing a lot of weird stuff to their assholes, especially in Los Angeles.
What? Okay, so can you shed some light? Like, so Kylie said she thinks her working theory is that your asshole starts off pink and then you shit and then you get a shit stained asshole where it's kind of brownish.
Like he's like,
You don't think that's a good working theory?
No. Because if your hygiene is at such a measly state that you're not getting the shit off the top layer of your fucking skin, which leads me to back to the hair. Shave your motherfucking asshole.
Yeah.
Shave your motherfucking asshole.
Why would people bleach it when they could just shave it off? Why go through all the trouble?
It's not about vanity. It's about hygiene, comfort,
Yes.
and decency. You know,
Yeah.
it's about like dignity.
Exactly. Totally
Yeah.
agree. I was at the
Yeah.
lake not long ago, and this guy, he was pretty cute, and we were all on the boat. We were like, yeah, he's pretty cute. Da da da. He turned around, and I swear to God, it was gorilla fur up the back of his
Oh, sure.
back.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
we were both, we were just like, I mean, it was
Yeah.
so shocking, and we couldn't wrap. I mean, it was like he's a gagger now. I mean, just
Yeah.
so gross. I do not like back hair on a man or a woman,
Well, so-
obviously.
Well, no, on a woman it's great. But you know, in the gay world, the trends have sort of loosened and kind of diverged so that people with a lot of hair can be appreciated. You know what I mean? Like, because for the longest time, it was like the chiseled, hairless Adonis.
Right.
You know, that was the ideal. But now there's no one ideal in the gay world, which is great.
That is.
However, I've like just generally speaking, if it's hammer time on your ass hair wise, it's gonna be nasty. You have to wash and scrub so fiercely after you take a shit.
Yeah.
That ain't worth it. It's not worth it.
Okay, so here's what I just have a follow-up question. I'm back to the bleaching of the asshole. Have you I'm sorry.
No, please.
Have you ever bleached your asshole?
No, because I've never done porn.
Here's the deal, Katya. I have no idea what my asshole looks
No,
like.
me neither.
And that's okay.
Do you know what your asshole looks like?
Unfortunately, I do. And, I'm just, let's just say she's not going to be on the cover of Vogue. She's not going to be on the cover of Vogue anytime soon. But, it was so shocking. I mean, not bad, but it was just like, I've never seen my asshole from that view as if I were,
So
and it
you
was
just
so
saw
shocking.
your asshole for the first time recently.
Yeah, 41 years old.
I'm 49 and I'm
53.
thinking about doing a photo shoot later tonight, but I don't know if I should or not. I mean, I kind of want to know what it looks like, but then again, I kind of
you go to the mall. You go to the mall. They have a nice little setup. They have the soft lighting in the background.
Another follow-up question.
Okay.
When you saw the image of your asshole, did you think I should get into bleaching, or were you just kind of like, what were the follow-up thoughts?
I was like, shock. It was like the stages of when you lose a loved one.
Right.
It's like you're shocked. And then it's like, I think I reached the acceptance phase pretty quickly. And then I just noticed there was a pimple and I was like, motherfucker. It's just, I was like, I got to go get sun-kissed by Jenny, the spray tan lady down the street.
No shit.
Okay. So you had a bunch of like great random shit on your list that you emailed.
And I made some more. I made a couple more.
I just want to dive into the nuance of a few of these.
Okay.
And I just want to see why you've got such a bee in your bonnet about cordless vacuum cleaners. What the fuck's going on?
Fucking work. They don't fucking work.
They don't.
They don't fucking work. They don't. I'm sorry. Listen, this is a hill that I will die on.
Yeah.
I grew up, with you plug the cord, you got the bag. That's how I grew up with the vacuum cleaner. And then the Dyson came along, and these other ones with the, their cord, they don't suck up anything.
I agree.
They don't suck up anything. I went to the store and got one of these. It was like fucking $800. All right,
Expensive.
It was $800 fucking dollars. But she sucked up my furniture. Like, it was crazy. Like, the rug came. It was just wild. It works, but you got to just you got to deal with the cord.
Yeah.
Because I hate those cordless vacuums. They don't pick up anything.
I've got 2 cordless vacuums, and both of them sucked.
And the battery, if you put it on turbo, it lasts about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this with the cord. I'm going to say you can kind of get your right hand if you're right-handed like I am and get the cord. And you can kind of hold it out and you can vacuum to 8 counts. You can 5, 6, 7, 8. And you can prance,
and boom. And boom.
Yeah. And prance that cord. And
production.
You can totally get into
it. Make it a little dance.
You can work the cord. You can flip it around like a jump rope. There's just a lot of ways that you can work the cord. Yeah, and I have
get
totally
the local kids in the neighborhood involved. You know, down, baby. It's vacuuming. It's like you have to enjoy it. I love vacuuming. I love it.
It's really satisfying. Okay, here's another one, and I totally agree with you on this. Flowers as gifts.
Hate.
So I appreciate the sentiment always. Somebody's thinking about you, but I'm sick. I broke my leg. I'm in a hospital. Do you think I want a fucking vase of flowers in my little room? No. Do you think I want a vase of flowers? What the fuck is that going to do to me? Like, how is that going to make me feel better? You just spent $75 or $150 having somebody, deliver a bouquet of flowers. Give me some, give me like a Snickers bar or something, anything else. Like they just sit there and then they die and then they smell like shit and you got to get rid of them.
That's my problem is you get something and I immediately start anticipating its death.
I do too.
Yes.
It's
like, useless.
Totally.
Useless.
My birthday was a couple months ago and I got all of these flowers. My desk was full of all of these flowers. And I inherently thought, because I have been indoctrinated, that I'm supposed to like flowers. And I stand against this indoctrination. I think we should all stand against it because people are giving us a gift that is dying, that has been murdered, taken out of its natural habitat, dressed up. And then the next thing you know, that motherfucker's dead. And then really, we're all been indoctrinated to believe that this is a good gift. And we're calling it right here.
Yeah, I don't like it.
The flower racket needs to end.
Got to end.
Had it.
Well, and the thing is that water starts stinking too after about 2 days. Oh. It's horrible.
The smell of dead roses, I would rather sniff the shitty, hairy asshole of a dead body. I would rather, and also I have a good friend of mine is a florist, and I just hired him to send Trixie flowers, and she loves flowers.
Oh, she
loves flowers, loves flowers. But imagine this: instead of all those flowers you got for your birthday, what if they were the equivalent in dollar bills?
See,
that's what I want. That's what I want.
Yeah.
You know what?
Stacks.
I'd rather have
stacks.
And you know what? I'd rather have euros.
Yeah, or
fuck the dollar. Give me euros.
Canadian quarters, anything.
Totally.
Anything.
I'm international, baby. I want fucking euros.
Isn't it funny though? Some people love getting flowers. It makes them feel so loved. But I remember when I was married, I would be like, do not send me $150 worth of flowers. I don't want them. I'll go buy what I want.
It's indoctrination. It's everybody's talking about indoctrination, but they're not talking about the right stuff. We've all been indoctrinated.
You're talking about grooming. Yeah, right. But we need to talk about flowers.
We've all been indoctrinated to love flowers. We're supposed to love them. It's supposed to be the nicest thing. Here's the deal. It's not that creative of a gift. All you do is call somebody else arranges them and delivers them. You're not doing jack shit. And then you're sending somebody a gift that's dying. And everybody's been indoctrinated that we're all supposed to love flowers. And you know what? For a long time, I fell prey to this indoctrination. But I've been enlightened and I have woken up and it stops here.
No more flowers, J-Dab.
Yeah. You've finally smelled the roses and it smells like shit.
Okay, I read some articles about you, and we like to talk about all this petty shit because we're petty, salty bitches. There's no question about it. But we also have a side where we really take, our politics very seriously, and we see them as moral issues and not necessarily political. And you had a really good statement that you made about all of these morons that are obsessed with drag queens right now. And it was something like stupid people making stupid laws about drag queens. And I think that is so simply put.
Yeah, I mean, it's truly puzzling. And I think like there's this such a bizarre combination of stupidity and ambition with these people.
Yes.
They're so fucking stupid, but they're so fucking motivated.
Right. Totally.
for like a liberal person, it's kind of hard to understand. Because I always equated like stupidity or ignorance with like
Laziness.
inaction, laziness, right. But these people are fully motivated by the Bible or whatever.
Yeah.
But never having read a damn page of it. And even then it's like, okay, whatever. It's true. It's shocking. And it's, I guess it's not shocking, but it's sad and it's stupid. And I think it's more stupid than sad.
I think it's more stupid than sad too.
I think it's like you have they want to unify. They don't want to talk about guns because that's a multi-billion-dollar industry. They don't want to talk about the environment and the fact that we just had the hottest summer ever, and next year will probably be even hotter because there's billions of dollars behind fossil fuels. And they don't want to talk about, they don't want to talk about women's bodies because by God, we're supposed to, we live in an abortion ban state.
Right.
Now that's where I don't understand. So like the absolutely bloodthirsty capitalism, I understand, the not wanting to think about 100 years from now and focus on making profits today, I understand. But the women's bodies thing, the sexuality, morality thing, I don't.
I'll tell you why.
Why?
Okay, so I wasn't raised with religion at all. So I was zero indoctrinated. My parents were atheists, okay? But I lived and grew up in the Bible Belt. And these people that are raised and indoctrinated, that's where the indoctrination is. They're indoctrinated in this right-wing form of Christianity. And the number one thing that they shame is sex. Because it's the one thing they can't control. It's a control thing because the one thing that religion picked to shame is the one thing that we're genetically encoded to do. Like I had a friend whose kids went to a Bible thumper private school, and they told the kids at the school, if you masturbate, told teenage boys this, if you masturbate, that is from the devil. How fucking stupid is that to tell a teenage boy not to beat off? I mean, have you so dumb. Yeah.
I grew up Catholic. And it's funny. As my main, I've had it. I was gonna write the Pope because for the reason you just described is that Catholicism, in particular, they turn you against your body.
Right.
Like they turn you. To be naked is to be ashamed, and it's fucked up. And talk about indoctrination. They have a chokehold on the, turning people against themselves and making them ashamed of them, of whatever. And we all know that priests,
are the worst offenders.
All the worst offenders. I have a friend in Italy who's like, you would die if you knew about the hooker activity at the Vatican. Like you have no,
and it's probably both
idea.
Genders. I mean, it's probably.
Well, it's all men. It's all men.
But here's the deal. That's better than the fucking kids.
Yeah.
Well, they're fucking kids at the Vatican too.
It's just so sad.
They're nasty. It's crazy. It's crazy. And it didn't have to be like this. No. Like before Christianity, 1,000 years ago, where they were like, where it wasn't so male centric and like male dominated. It's like, God, it's a bummer we probably won't get back there. But one thing I will give to the Catholics is that they did St. Peter's Basilica is off the hook.
The architecture
they preserved
A+.
The architecture and the art is fabulous. The kid fucking not love
so
that.
great.
No, the Catholics, the architecture A+, the stained glass A+. The
gorgeous.
mega churches F. You totally find architecture is terrible. Awful.
Amphitheater.
It is absolutely tragic architecture. I don't know how
you're going to church. You're going to see the Wiggles. It's like carpeting. Fuck Joel Osteen. I've had it with that motherfucker.
Same.
Oh my God.
Worst. Same. Pumps. There is nothing worse in the morning than waking up, imagining that coffee hitting my mouth. I'm literally salivating like Pavlov's dog. Walk to the coffee maker to make said cup of coffee. And then I realize I forgot to buy coffee.
The only thing worse than that happening is realizing you have to go to the store to get the coffee?
Well, you know, I order a lot of my dinner from DoorDash because I'm not a cook. And now DoorDash, who I trust to deliver dinner to my family, is now delivering groceries. So listener, if you find yourself in a coffee bind in the morning, you can now go into your app and order that coffee and have it made, and you're right out the door. Listener, get 50% off your first DoorDash order up to a $25 value when you use code HADIT at checkout. Limited time offer, terms apply. That's 50% off up to $20, no minimum subtotal, and 0 delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter the code HADIT. Don't forget, that's code HADIT for 50% off your first order with DoorDash. Pumps, the skincare industry is a minefield to navigate. I never know what I need. Is it 10 steps in the morning? Is it 2 steps in the morning? Is it 20 steps at night, or is it 2 steps at night? And it's so expensive. Fortunately, I have discovered the Inky List. My favorite product of theirs is their new viral plumping lip balm. You can get naturally fuller lips without having to get those injections. The Inky List is an award-winning science-backed skincare brand that has the right ingredients at an affordable price to get the results that you're looking for. You can get a whole new skincare routine for under $30. If you don't know where to start, you can start with their online quiz and give them information about your skin, and then they will tell you what products you actually need. Listener, this stuff is a game changer when it comes to tackling what type of skincare you need at an affordable price. Right now, for our listeners, the Inky List is offering 20% off their purchase with promo code HADIT. Go to theinkylist.com, and that is spelled INKEY, and be sure to use the promo code HADIT for 20% off your order. That's theinkylist.com, and be sure to use the promo code HADIT. You know, Pumps, I feel like you're always on the hunt for the perfect doctor.
Always.
A doctor who actually gets you, listens to you, and makes you feel super comfortable. Fortunately for you, I've discovered ZocDoc. ZocDoc is a free app where you can find amazing doctors and book appointments online. We're talking about booking appointments with thousands of top-rated, patient-reviewed doctors and specialists. You can filter specifically for ones who take your insurance, are located near you, and treat almost any condition you're searching for. Go to ZocDoc.com/I'veHadIt and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/I'veHadIt. ZocDoc.com/I'veHadIt. Okay, Katya, we're going to play a game with you called Had It or Hit It. Oh my God. Welcome to Had It or Hit It. I would hit it.
Had it.
Had it. I hit it every day, sometimes twice a day. All right. Had it or hit it, thin-skinned people.
I'm gonna say hit it, because I have become hardened over and cynical over time. But I have recently realized that I'm like bizarre. Well, not bizarrely, but I'm kind of thin-skinned myself and sensitive. So I'm gonna say hit it, because I don't know. I know I'm not a sensitive snowflake, but
I like it. I like that. Sensitive people.
Yeah.
And that you're sensitive.
Yeah, sensitive. And sometimes it's like, although we can be like, yeah, I appreciate directness and all that stuff, and like people who are decisive and don't beat around the bush. Sometimes it's like, girl, don't be a bitch.
We've been accused of that a time or two.
Well, the first episode, when I found you guys months ago, I was like, I think that you described, you're like, toddlers are assholes.
They are.
They are.
Like, but they are.
They totally are. I mean, it's just,
it's true.
we approach life. I mean, of course, we've gotten older now too. And Pumps is significantly older than me.
4
years.
Sure you can
That's
tell. Not that significant.
That's neither here nor there. But she already gets reach outs from the ARP. I have not, for the permanent record. But, we've had toddlers, and it's just, we have found that when you try to live this life in this veneer for everybody else, it's not sustainable. And we know people that tried to do that, and then the divorce and the relapses and everything happened in spectacular fashion. Yeah, it's not sustainable. Okay.
Right.
Had it or hit it, professional engagement photos. couples
Oh.
photos.
I have had it.
Thank you.
I've had it.
Thank you.
Because let me tell you something. It's like the flower thing. Why don't you take that money and shovel it into a furnace? Because that would be a better use of that cash. Because you're going to hire some amazing photographer, find some overpriced location, get dressed up in some stupid outfit, and they're going to break up, or you're going to get divorced, and it's all going to mean jack shit.
Let's talk about the poses and the posturing.
Oh, it's just make a porno. Just make a porno. Get a grip. You can save that because that will endure. You know what I mean? Like that will be like something useful for the rest of your life. Whether you break up, you keep it in the vault. You watch it every once in a while. Like, oh, remember Jim? Remember Claire? Yeah. You like make a porno. Just I've had it with that stuff. It's stupid straight people stuff.
Totally agree.
It's not all straight people because our precious Kylie,
the gay ones.
Our producer is a lesbian, and she just announced that she and her ex did a lesbian photo shoot.
Well, lesbians are exempt from any criticism.
How about that?
We just recently modified. We have this book here called The Permanent Record, and it starts off with things that we write down. Like the first one is that Pumps is not a good pet owner.
Which I am.
Then
I had one dog I hated.
Another one is like you should never sit on the same side of the booth, and we browbeat couples that sit on the same side of the booth. We recently made a caveat and to exclude homosexuals.
Right.
Homosexuals are allowed to sit on the same side of the booth, but if you're heterosexual and you're sitting on the same side of the booth,
it's a no.
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out of there. Yeah, because ladies need to finger bang each other and guys need to jerk each other off. That's the way it is.
Okay. Had it or hit it, Taylor Swift.
Okay, so I if you had asked me this maybe a month ago, I would have said I've had it. But I read that article, that piece about the guy in jail who, have you read? I think in the New Yorker or the New York Times about this guy in jail who basically his love of Taylor Swift, like it made me cry. It's crazy. And I've observed the chokehold that she has on the public consciousness. The fact that she sold out 6 or 7 nights at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, like 90,000 people a night or something.
Yeah. It's
I'm
amazing.
I don't listen to her music, but I'm like,
yeah, I'm a hit it.
And I guess she's a very good songwriter. It's not, I listen to fucking shitty Russian pop music, so I'm not a great, I'm not, I don't know.
Okay.
But she's incredible.
She's incredible.
All right. Had it or hit it, rednecks.
Oh, I'd hit it because I myself am a redneck, like literally I'm so pale and I always forget to put on sunscreen. And I don't know. I think it's, I know some hillbilly type people who are not ignorant, but they're just they're and they're not, red state MAGA Bible thumpers. They're just a little country,
right?
I'm
kind of a redneck, a little bit.
Yeah. Pumps is a little bit of a redneck, and older.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like, hey y'all going to orgies tonight?
That's me.
I probably am kind of a redneck too. Okay, last one. Had it or hit it, posting the outfit of the day.
Oh, I've had it. I've had it with the phone. I've had it with social media. I've had it with fit, abbreviating outfit to fit. It's was that too long of a word? Too long of a word to say?
Yeah.
Nice fit. What? Nice outfit, bitch. I can't, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm old and crotchety, and I don't look great in my fits, but I've had it.
I'm with you.
We just railed on mothers that do the school drop-off outfit of the day. Have you seen this?
Crazy town.
Oh my! Wait! Is it the child or their outfit?
The mother.
The mother.
Get a life. Get a life. Get a life.
And they
get a hobby.
They put school
get a job.
Drop-off look, LEWK, and I'm like,
oh no!
Yes.
No, that makes me want to blow myself up. Oh my God.
Yes. The Instagram mom culture is horrible. And
we got to get off the phone. We got to get off the phone. Put the phone down.
Put yourself on a social media break. It's time when you're outfitting the day, your school drop-off look. That's your
Listen, I've had it with the phone in general, and I wish we could go back to the TV remote control was the TV remote control. The telephone was the telephone.
Right.
And then like I don't want to, and then the car, the music player. Like I don't want the phone to be controlling everything in my life.
Agree.
Because that slippery fucking iPhone, this is the second case I've cracked. And it's driving me bananas. I wish we could go back to kind of like, it's clunky, but it's just not living with that damn phone in our
A
hands
little
all day.
separation. Just a little
Yes.
separation.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yes.
Yeah, it was great when we grew up because like you just couldn't call your parents. They couldn't call you.
Right.
You had to come
Yes.
home sometime before dark, which was rather ambiguous,
Right.
Yes.
It was,
Yeah.
that was about an hour window that you could
Yeah.
really push
Oh.
it. It was glorious.
And nowadays, can you even conceive of like, how did we make plans and then follow through with them?
Right.
I
Like,
know.
you know what I
yes.
mean? Like meet me at the Orange Julius in the mall at 6.
Right.
And then you just did.
Right. You just
You
waited
know?
there until everybody
You
got
just-
there.
Yeah. Yeah. And you just did. You remembered it. You didn't have to write it down or like,
Oh my
Right.
I
I just had a vision. You know what would be a great Halloween costume? Right when you said Orange Julius, I just remembered hot dog on a stick.
Yes.
You know how they had the primary colors and the hot dog on the stick people wore those hats and it
Yes.
was like red, blue, and green. Did you ever see that, Katya?
no.
The hot dog
no,
on a
it sounds
stick.
tantalizing.
Oh, it's fabulous. That's what we need to be for Halloween.
We'll make Kylie be a hot dog on a stick too.
Yep. Katya, I mean, this is so fun. I could talk to you all
For
day.
hours.
You ladies are so awesome. And the best compliment I've ever received is when I discovered y'all. It was because a fan had said, this is the female version of Trixie and Katya. I was like, that is the highest compliment I've ever received.
Oh my gosh. When Trixie told us that, we were like, oh my gosh, that is the highest compliment. Thank you.
Yeah. You guys you make me howl. And I love that you hate kids.
I hate them. Fuck kids. Fuck flowers. Fuck the iPhone.
Fuck it all. Fuck it all. Fuck it all. Burn it to the ground. Thank you so much.
This has been
Thank
so
you,
fun.
ladies, so much. Thanks for having me. You guys are the best.
You too. Bye, Katya.
Bye. How about Katya?
Love. You just took a huge hit off your vape. Listener, she's trying so hard
You
not
had
to
to bust me
exhale.
out.
I can totally see it coming out.
Can you see it now?
No, but I saw like a big white pocket of vape in your mouth.
Did you?
Yeah.
So you thought you bust me out?
Let me ask you this. In an average episode, how many times do you sneak a vape hit?
None. Not in
Bullshit. We have it on YouTube.
maybe
Somebody
one or
spotted it.
two, like
think
when
you
it was
even-
somebody else's podcast, but hardly ever ours because they're all recorded. Is that true?
That is a
No, I
lie.
try really
Bald-faced
hard.
lie.
You definitely hit your vape during episodes. I think
then
it's
I don't even know
subconscious.
it. Then I don't know it
Yeah.
because I try to be really on
I
the
don't
down
have a
low.
problem with it.
No, I know, but I do try to be on the sly a little
Yeah.
bit.
All right, let's get back to Katya.
The best.
Love.
So fun.
So fun. Like I want to like have
Hang
a
out with
slumber
her.
party with Trixie and Katya, but
I
then we all go to
know.
our own beds, but like
Right.
have like joining hotel rooms.
Make s'mores.
No,
No.
that sounds too ambitious. I'm talking like a Four Seasons, like they would bring us the s'mores.
Yes.
We fluff around,
That'd
yak,
be the funnest.
talk. Yeah, it'd be really fun.
I love their podcast. I love their live show. I haven't seen the live show in person, but I've seen bits of it and it's fantastic. They're amazing.
Sometimes you have like when you're holding in your vape, you have that little.
I blew out the smoke 5 minutes ago. She's the one obsessed
Can
with
you
it.
hear it in her
A
voice?
little croak in
yeah,
there.
yeah, the little smoker
It's
croak.
not a smoker croak.
It is. All right. Well, anyway, I think it's a huge hit. We love Katya.
Love her.
I love
mean, we're
drag
hot shit if
queens.
we've got Katya on.
Totally. And I love drag queens.
I love drag queens.
I want to have as many drag queens on as possible.
I do too.
Because the more the mean people say they don't like drag queens, the more I want to have on.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Mhm.
Rebels.
Totally. Okay. Go to Patreon, subscribe, Hot Shit Tour, send us a voice memo via Instagram, and Pumps tell them.
We will see you next Tuesday or Thursday or both.
Tell you what I've had it with.